Hey everyone, welcome back to the Crypto Trader Network. My name is Chris and it is Friday, June 24th, and we are going to do a brief market update for you guys. So this is basically everything that happened in the news for this week in the crypto world, and just a really brief rundown of all these articles. So we start off by cryptocurrency prices by market cap. So we have Bitcoin is up on the 7-day 3.8%. We're at $21,181, so that is good. Ethereum's a nice little pump this week, 13.3% up from last Friday, and the altcoins have really followed. So BNB 12.8%, XRP 15.7%, Solana 33%, and we've got some news on Solana that could be spurning that. And Doge and Shiba both up 20% on Doge and 36% on Shiba. So, everything's doing really well. Some more news we have, Matic is up this week and they're up 54.4% at 58 cents. So we've got some news on Polygon as well that has really pushed them up a little bit. So we are up in the market and looking really good. We do have some kind of bad news to look out for though, so we can jump into that. The odds of a hard landing for the U.S. economy are rising, according to UBS and the New York Federal Reserve. So some argue that the Federal Reserve can raise interest rates enough to cool inflation without sparking a recession, ensuring a so-called soft landing. So that's what they're hoping for. They're hoping to get out of this without, putting us into a recession. UBS economists led by Jonathan Pingle said in a Tuesday note that the risk of a hard landing is rising after inflation hit a fresh 4-decade high in May. So 40 years since we've had this high inflation. UBS still believes a soft landing is the most likely outcome for the U.S. economy, but the investments bank economists now see a 40% chance of an outright recession over the next 12 months, up from just 2.5% a month ago. So then we go into the actual Fed of New York. So recession call is coming from inside the house. Why one New York Fed model is so bleak. One of the bleakest forecasts comes from the New York Fed, and they're independent from the overall Fed, but they do report in, to Jerome Powell, and this is what they have to say. The New York Fed model assigns an 80% probability to a hard landing recession, which it defines as at least 1 quarter out of the next 10 in which the 4-quarter GDP growth dips below 1%, and it expects inflation a full percentage point higher this year than the official Fed forecast. So that's the New York Fed's thoughts on what's going on. They say 80% probability we're heading into a recession. So it just goes into, basically what we've had for this year. S&P 500 hasn't had such a bad first half since the Nixon era in the 70s. With just 7 trading days left until the end of June, the index is down 21% since the beginning of the year, amid expectations that a toxic mix of high inflation and a hawkish Federal Reserve will tip the U.S. economy into a recession. The last time the S&P 500 had fallen this much during the first 6 months of any year was in 1970, according to Bloomberg. A 1970-style inflation shock could send the index crashing about 33% from current levels to 2,500 amid stagnation with higher inflation. So if you look at this chart, this was last year, and this is this year. Yeah. So, we're in that recession now. I'm sorry, 80% chance. There's no soft landing about it. We're in it now. We've been feeling this pain already. So especially in the stock market and crypto. So yeah, that's pretty much all I had on the current state of the Fed. So Solana is in the news. They are launching a mobile phone, so this is kind of cool. The backers of the Solana blockchain said the devices will cost around $1,000 and be available for delivery in early 2023. I also saw another article where they did say they are taking pre-orders now. It is a $100 pre-order. It is fully refundable, so if you don't like the phone when it comes out and you want to get your money back, you can do that. But if you're interested in that pre-order, I'll see if I can find a link for you and post it in the comments below. All right, so the Solana network is getting its own mobile phone called Saga, an Android handset by the blockchain's key stakeholder Solana Labs. I am an Android guy. I switched over from iPhone about 10 years ago because I'm an adult. The upcoming device, a modified OSAM handset with specialty crypto wallet functions, and the Solana mobile stack software development kit for Web3 programs was announced Thursday at an event in New York. It will cost about $1,000 and be available for delivery in early 2023. The phone marks Solana's biggest bet yet on mobile-focused growth. It will feature a Web3 decentralized app store, integrated Solana Pay to facilitate QR code-based on-chain payments, a mobile wallet adapter, and a seed vault that will store private keys deep within the recesses of the phone. So that's really nice. A mobile wallet built right into the phone. I know a lot of you guys use, phones to purchase crypto. I know a lot of these decentralized applications do not work very well with phones. I've had that issue myself, where I've tried to do something, on like baked beans and just found it really difficult. Couldn't connect it with MetaMask, etc. So everything is really difficult to do with crypto and DeFi. Especially on phones. So this could change that. So as Sam Bankman-Fried said, everything is going mobile in most countries. Most of the access happens through mobile phones. He's the CEO of FTX, so he kind of knows what he's talking about a little bit. Crypto mobile is behind the times, he said, noting how clunky accessing dApps on mobile devices is now. The best solution for this is having the actual wallet built into your phone. Solana Labs said it will work with other companies to power the ecosystem to build the phone, including Magic Eden, Top NFT Marketplace, that's on the Solana blockchain, Phantom, which is their biggest wallet provider, and Orca decentralized finance platforms. So Solana Foundation pledged $10 million towards spurring the development of mobile apps on its SMS. So that was pretty much it for Solana. As far as the market of crypto, so we have some more information coming out on Voyager this week. I know a lot of you had your withdrawals suspended from Voyager. Voyager was a great little program, along with Celsius. Both of these, a lot of people were using as bank accounts instead of getting that, 0.05% interest rate from your bank. Why not put it into Celsius, put it into Voyager, and have your money make money. And I honestly was right there. I was going to put, my savings into Anchor, and instead I actually invested it into PancakeSwap and bought cake tokens. So a little bit riskier, but it turned out to be the right play. So I feel for you guys, if you have any of your funds locked up in these companies, it looks like they are starting to release funds from what I've heard from a couple other articles. So I really hope that you guys are able to get everything out that you put in. Anyway, some big exposure to Three Arrows Capital was the reason why Voyager is having some issues. But Sam Bankman-Fried from FTX is here to bail them out again. So crypto exchange Voyager was exposed to Three Arrows Capital to the tune of $666 million. Ouch. The company has already secured a loan from Alameda Research in order to make sure Voyager customers will not be impacted by 3AC's meltdown. The news sent Voyager stock down 63% on the day. Voyager Digital has been revealed to have had 667 million in exposure to Three Arrows Capital. The company has secured a loan from Alameda Research to ensure its customers will not be impacted by the hedge firm wipeout. They announced that they were heavily exposed. Voyager's exposure to the crypto hedge fund consists of 15,250 Bitcoin and 350 million USDC for a total of approximately 667 million. So Voyager's requested Three Arrows Capital to repay 25 million by June 24th, and the rest of their outstanding balance by June 27th. Failure to comply repayment by those deadlines will be interpreted as an event of default. Yeah, they're defaulting. There's no way that they're going to be able to repay that. So Three Arrows Capital was one of the top crypto hedge funds in the world. Its co-founders Su Zhu and Kyle Davies became notorious in the crypto space for pushing the super cycle thesis, arguing that Bitcoin would no longer experience negative 80% drawdowns. They acknowledged last week that the hedge fund had been wiped out by recent market volatility. So again, Alameda will loan 200 million cash and 15,000 Bitcoin to Voyager in order to ensure the crypto exchange's solvency. Voyager itself currently has about 172 million in liquid assets. So again, and then the other thing, Voyager is not the first crypto company Alameda founder Sam Bankman-Fried has bailed out. His crypto exchange FTX also offered a 250 million credit to crypto lender Blockfi yesterday. So if you have anything over on Blockfi, I would probably suggest to get it out. Looks like FTX is doing really well. Binance is doing really well. I have accounts both on FTX and on Binance. I haven't done a lot on FTX, although I know that they have zero fees over there, which is nice. But they don't have a ton of crypto. I think they only have 20 or 30 cryptos available. So that was the only reason I didn't do quite a bit of trading over there and chose KuCoin and Binance as kind of my major crypto exchanges. And then I still hold quite a bit of my HODL coins over on Crypto.com, which is what I kind of first got started into when I joined the market. So so far, no issues with Crypto.com that I've heard of. Binance is doing really well, like I said, and FTX is doing well. I do have some Bitcoin. That's like my only Bitcoin position over on Blockfi, and it was earning 4.5%. It's not much, only a couple $1,000, but I may head over there and see if I could transfer that over to FTX, in the meantime during all this. So there's that. That's the bad news. Then we have Matic. Like I said, Matic is up 54% on the weeks. That is great. I do hold quite a bit of Matic, and I like Polygon a lot. So Matic jumps as Polygon introduces improved privacy for DAOs. Identity proof allows users to vote on governance proposals without compromising their privacy. So Polygon's native Matic tokens surged 25% in 24 hours as its development team launched a product for allowing more private voting in decentralized autonomous organizations. And Matic traded at more than 50 cents in European hours Thursday, up from 40 cents early Wednesday. It's at 58 cents now, hitting resistance at those levels. Not anymore. The token could surge to the 58-cent level if buying demand persists, which is exactly where it's sitting at. Polygon ID, a system that verifies a user's identity while allowing the user to maintain anonymity. Yeah, try saying that one fast. Went live on Polygon DAO on Wednesday night. So basically, old blockchain-based voting systems link voting behavior to public identifiers like wallets, explained Polygon in a tweet. Polygon ID lets DAOs allow only those that have received valid attestations to participate in voting. So basically, you're using an ID on the blockchain instead of using your wallet address, which is great. That's pretty much it. That's all I have for you guys in the news today. Remember, we are doing the giveaway. It's coming up in 6-7 days, I believe. I'm not sure if I think 31 days in June. So on the 31st, we will do that giveaway. We're doing 100 USDT. All you have to do is like this video and be a subscriber. If you are subscribed to the channel, you are entered into this and all future giveaways. So really easy. Just subscribe. That's all you have to do. Make sure that your subscriptions are not set to private. So when I do the poll on the 31st, I can see your name. If you need information on that, it is in the description below. All right, guys, that's all I have for you. Really hope that that the market continues on the trend it's going, which is up. And again, we're all in this together, and let's just watch it keep going.